home county. We want you to know, Jimmy, that we support you. Our Selma office, Diana Johnson, and Robert Stewart, they're here for you, and I'm here. I know we had a whole lot of fun over the past 2 years. I used to go to your office and talk to you about the campaign and talk to you about what's going on in the city government. So I just want to let you know that on a personal note, I want you to remember to do right, always do right, and so goes Dallas County, so goes the black government. Next, we will have Mr. Richard W. Moore, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Alabama.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell, and it's such an honor to be here today to celebrate with you this very good day for Dallas County and for Selma, the city of Selma. Just before I got up, Jimmy said, you know, you can say whatever you want to. And I said, Jimmy, you remember I am a lawyer. And supposedly I'm supposed to only have 3 minutes. I might go over. So I do want to, in all seriousness, share a few words with you about today and our expectation for this good man, our expectations for judges generally. So if you will indulge me for a minute, I want to take you back 66 years to 1952. I know that was 66 years ago because I turned 66 this past December the 5th. And every year my mother gives me a birthday gift, and we go through the same ritual that we've been going through for the last 66 years. She'll ask me, as long as I can remember, she'll ask me, Richard, I remember where I was on December 5th, 1952. Do you remember where you were? And I always say the same thing since I was a little boy this size. Mom, I was with you. And I mention that because my mother probably thinks that the most important thing that ever happened in 1952 was that her son Richard was born. But that's the way Mother told me. I want to talk to you just a minute about a first. So we're celebrating the first here today. A first that happened a long time ago. In 1952, there was a young woman who graduated 3rd in her law school at Stanford University out in California, one of the very best law schools in the country. She graduated among a sea of fellow lawyers from all male, and she graduated number 3 in her class. Number 1 was William Rehnquist, who, as you know, went on to become Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. This young woman was what they call a ranch kid. She was from Duncan, Arizona, and she grew up on a ranch there during the Depression. She was born in 1930. Some of you are going to know who this is before I get to the punchline with it. But she's 88 years old now. But in 1952, even though she graduated at the top of her class, everyone recognized her as a brilliant legal scholar, even at that early age. Unlike William Rehnquist, she got out of law school. She did not get a job. She knocked on doors, she handed out resumes, and nobody would take a chance on what they referred to back then as a lady lawyer. And so she finally went to the district attorney's office, and she said, if you will take a chance on me, I will work for free. I will work for free if you'll take a chance on me. And that district attorney said, well, that sounds good to me. I'm willing to do that. But I just want to tell you, I can't spend any money on you. You can't Not her secretary, somebody else's secretary out in the hall. Now fast forward to 1981. 1981, the United States Senate unanimously confirmed Sandra Day O'Connor as the first woman to ever go on the Supreme Court of the United States. And that was important. And I tell you that story in part because Sandra Day O'Connor, raised as a ranch kid under the code of the West, grew up believing in plain talk, getting to the point, and being very direct and honest. She was asked while she was on the Supreme Court, what are the attributes of a good judge? And this is what she said. Very direct, very simple, very plain. She said, well, first they should be independent. We can all agree with that. She said they should be fair. And we can all agree with that. And then she said they should venture to be wise. They should venture to be wise. Now, I don't know if you think somebody venturing to be wise is a selfish or egotistical thing to do. I would suggest to you here today that it is incumbent upon everyone who takes on that black judicial road, as Jimmy Nunn is going to do here shortly, that they seek to be wise. They venture to be wise. And if your faith is like mine, you probably believe, as I do, and Jimmy as I believe, that all real wisdom comes from on high. Now, our role in all of this is to pray now for this good man, that he will be wise. And one day, we won't be talking about first anymore, because I do believe, and Jimmy and I have talked about this, but I suspect you believe too, it is true that the arc of the moral universe, though it be long, it does end toward justice. And so I would say to you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day. I'm pleased to have been a part of this, and you have my privilege. For you and your family, congratulations. God's richest blessings upon you, and much good success. Thank you.
Next, we have Senator Malika Sanders, 48, Alabama Senate District 23.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Isn't God awesome? He's an awesome and a mighty God. And I just give him all the glory and all the honor. I just praise him today. Hallelujah. Yeah. Yeah.
listening. At this time, we will hear from Representative Prince Chestnut, Alabama House District 67.
Good afternoon. Friends, Alabamians, countrymen, lend me your ears. We are here for a new era of leadership and service. We have a man who has positioned himself for the moment for years. Work he's been putting in, developing relationships, working with a multitude of people, it all meant is. The man of the hour has served the city and the county with distinction as a prosecutor and secondly as a city attorney for 3 different administrations. If anyone knows about working in an administration, it's very difficult to be able to continue to represent under 3 different personalities. So that's a testament to his ability to work with other people. Many people will emphasize that he is the first black probate judge. But I will emphasize that he's the most credentialed and educated probate judge. And he is the first lawyer elected as probate judge from Dallas County. A judge who will actually understand the laws he is asked to interpret because he was trained at a school of law. So when they say he's the first black probate judge, you say, yes, this is true. But do you know that he is the first lawyer and the highest educated probate judge? To all probate judge elect, make sure you talk to God alone and often. Take care of yourself spiritually, emotionally, physically, and your wife and your family. When everything is good at home, then when you go to work, good is going to follow. Carry the mental service. Take that same hard-working attitude that I saw you put on the campaign trail into the very office that you receive. The more you humble yourself, serve others, and work hard, the better. Don't forsake wise counsel, for in a multitude of counsel, there is sin. Do what is right, even if it's not popular. Even if you feel like you're by yourself, your gut will tell you what's right. And if you don't trust your gut, go to God. And if you just need some additional feedback, go to this other community. Because a good woman is not going to let her husband go into a snare and into a trap. As stated in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9, let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. When you do right, my mama said, right or wrong.
You might feel alone and isolated at times when you do right. But that feeling of isolation, it will come and go, and it will pass once you decide to make that decision and stand for that decision. It's when you're double-minded and going back and forth that it's going to weigh on you. Probate Judge elect and all of you in attendance, it is my pleasure to say I know you as a brother, as a fellow barrister. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless all of you. God bless all of our families. God bless America. And God bless all of mankind. And I thank you so much. And I just pray